Hello, welcome to Soulprint. Pick your crystal for the week of July 18th through to the 24th. I'm so glad you're here today. Welcome, welcome. For any new viewers, welcome to the Soulprint family. It's lovely to have you here. Thank you so much for the support of this, the thumbs up, the comments. They're great. Um, and I really appreciate it. So please keep them coming. For this week, we have a deep purple. Deep purple. We have a gray, black, sort of marbled. And we have a deep green. Take a moment, look at the crystals, and just see where your eye is drawn, where your soul is telling you to go. You may choose one, you may choose more than that, depending on just what your own intuition, your own feelings are telling you. Okay, here we go. Let's get started. All right, so we're going to start with this very bright, deep purple. Let's see what we have here. We have the Eight of Cups. We have the Two of Wands, the Two of Cups, and the Knight of Swords. All right. So, after a loss, after something that shifts or changes in our life, and we have to say goodbye, or we have to figure out a new way to view something, look at something, work with something. And certainly, as this last year has unfolded, there have been a lot of goodbyes. There have been a lot of situations that have changed for a lot of people. And so this is talking about once the decisions or the loss has occurred, you recognize that there's a time to say goodbye, to put those experiences in a memory file. You take the love, you take the lessons, you take the wisdom, but it's time to pack it away because it's time to move forward. And you're really being encouraged to move forward. You have both the Two of Wands here and the Two of Cups. And so what a lovely combination, because it really talks about you now being ready to move past, move away from, move forward. Now, this could be a new job. This could be, a new home. It could be a new relationship. It could be saying goodbye to something that perhaps was very poignant or special, or it could be saying goodbye to something that, frankly, you would not, you know, let the door hit it on its way out. So, but no matter which sort of end of the spectrum or somewhere in the middle, there is always those periods of time where the goodbye has to be acknowledged. That is what is right now or just behind you. As you move forward, you are going to want to really, really take a good look at the horizon and ask yourself, what do I want? What am I looking for? What do I want to bring into my life? What kind of a environment, a relationship, a job? What kind of an adventure am I looking for? What do I want from friends? What am I prepared to give? It's like it's a time almost of assessment. For those of you who, for example, might be facing some rather significant changes, like, a move or a change in job, perhaps you have ended one relationship and, you're thinking about embarking on a new one or wishing you could. This is about looking forward and not looking at the past, not dwelling in the past. There is going to be exactly as much movement forward as you allow. As you say, I'm ready, let's charge. As you say, it's time, self, it's time. Let's go. It's time to get ready. It's time to get moving. We're moving on. This can be physical. This can be mental. It can be emotional, intellectual. But there is definitely an energy here of what follows the goodbye. What you look forward to, what you hope for, what you dream about. And understand that the power and the impetus and the energy that is there. It's available to you. And in large part, it comes from within you. This is about looking at your options, asking yourself what it is you really, really want. You know, say to yourself, okay, so here I am in the middle of July. Where do I want to be 6 months from now in the middle of January? Where do I want to be a year from now? What do I want new in my life? And what am I going to do to help move that forward? This is also, also be mindful with this Two of Cups here. There very much could be help or assistance coming to you from soulmate type connections, friends, family. But it is also about you sort of marrying these two aspects of yourself together. What do I wish for? And what am I going to do about it? I've looked around, I've seen what there is to see, I've made some initial assessments or adjustments, and now it's time to make that decision about pulling together your resources, the support, and moving forward. And know that with the Knight of Swords here, there's every reason to move forward. There's every reason to move forward with a sense of purpose, a sense of drive. And it is not reckless energy. It's not. It is controlled. It is sustained. But boy, it is laser focused. So for those of you who have chosen the purple crystal, I suppose the bottom line is it's time to move forward. It's time to make your choices. It's time to gather your resources and your thoughts and your energy. It's time to get on that horse and ride. Okay. For those of you who chose this beautiful marbled sort of gray and black crystal, what do we have for you? We have the King of Cups. We have the Six of Pentacles. We have the Well. And we have the Seven of Pentacles. Alrighty. Now, as I've said before, the Well in this deck is by Matt Hughes. It is called the Eternal Visions Illuminated Tarot Deck. They have added, or he has added, 2 additional tarot cards, high arcana cards. And one of them is the Well. And the Well is about inspiration, transformation. It is about the ideas and the knowledge that flows freely to those who are open, to those who seek. It is nurturing. It is about opportunity. It is about creativity. And so this is really the root, if you will, or the foundation of these three cards, the remaining three cards. So it's talking about taking that well. The well is you. The well is your ability to bring forward ideas, bring them together, make them work. It feels very much like this is about something that you are looking at that is going to bring you satisfaction, emotional satisfaction, a sense of accomplishment, a sense of, I almost want to use the word wish fulfillment, a sense of, I've waited a long time to do this, and it's time. I'm ready to step forward. With both the 6 and the 7 of Pentacles here, it's really lovely because it's talking about, doing an assessment, getting things together, looking to those around you who can help, who can support, who have offered to, take a part of this journey with you. But it is about achieving an awareness and a balance of the resources, of the skill sets, of the components of what it is you're trying to put together, or what it is you want to refine and move forward with. And the King of Cups tells me that in many ways, this is more a labor of love than it is a labor of industry. Okay. Now, it certainly may have some components of, resources or abundance coming from it. But the motivation behind it, the impetus behind this knowing, this ready to move forward, is really about the heart. It is about the emotions and how you connect to them. In some ways, the 6 and 7 of Pentacles are sort of more about the mundane, the day-to-day stuff, right? It's wonderful to dream, but at some point, you need to put, I don't know, gas in the hot air balloon. I don't know. But it's that sense of, it has to be a balance of a blending of the worlds, right? It can't always just be heart. It can't always just be money. It can't always just be thoughts. It can't always just be words. It's always a blend. But this is coming from the heart. The resources very much look like they're in place, or there will be help to get those resources in place. And the well simply talks about new ideas, new creativity, creating new opportunities and moving forward with them. It is about nurturing the creative part of you. It is about connecting to nature, perhaps to clarify your ideas or your thoughts. But this is definitely an energy of a project from the heart that is being supported in more earthly, mundane ways. So whatever that is that you sort of are thinking about, maybe that you want to go ahead with, it looks like the universe is suggesting that this might be a really good time for you to do so. We're going to move on now to this beautiful green stone, and let's see what we have here. We have the moon. We have judgment. We have the Page of Swords, and we have the 10 of Wands. And so this is interesting because in some ways, this crystal is carrying some of the same energy of this crystal. It is talking about, in this case, it is talking about recognizing that you have been on a difficult road. Recognizing, though, that you are at the end now. You're in that last leg of the journey. Whether that is because as things are opening up a little bit, because more and more people are vaccinated against COVID, perhaps you're returning to something, and some of the stuff that was lost, perhaps like a job, you're going to be able to put that period of time behind you now, and you're going to be able to move forward. The moon, the judgment, and the Page of Swords are interesting because it's talking about you getting some movement, some communication, something coming to you that is going to almost like spark your ideas, but almost like move allow you to focus in on some of your ambitions and start to think about how you want to move forward with those. The moon is suggesting that some things are still shrouded in mystery. There's still stuff to know, but to understand that a great deal of our intuitive power is connected to, our emotions, our feelings, our thoughts. And so we can gain clarity from the energy of the moon if we embrace it. Sometimes the sun is a wonderful thing because it illuminates and it makes things very, very clear. But the moon allows us to dream. The moon allows us to connect with our emotions. And it is being suggested that you want to connect with those emotions without judgment, without being critical. Recognizing that whatever this burden is that you have been carrying, perhaps even whatever emotions or angers or resentments, frustrations, whatever it is, you don't need to judge yourself harshly for that. It's been a difficult road. It's been a hard time. And maybe it's time for you to take some time under the illumination of the moon and really connect with your thoughts and feelings so that healing can take place in a non-judgmental, a non-critical way. Trusting, secure in the knowledge that this difficult process that you have been moving through is really, really about to end. You're on the last leg of that journey, or it has just recently ended. And this is about almost like gathering your thoughts and moving forward, reflecting on the experience, taking from the experience whatever blessings it held. And sometimes those blessings are just understanding or knowledge. Sometimes they are an amazing awareness of really who we are at the root of things. But you take the blessings, you take the knowledge. You recognize, you know what, dang, I got through it. I didn't crumble. It was hard. I got through it. And I'm damn well going to take the time to congratulate myself and pat myself on the back and not be picking on myself because maybe this or that didn't go quite the way I hoped or anticipated. It is about nurturing your own emotions. It is about connecting to them. And it is about trusting your intuition as you move forward, collecting your thoughts in terms of the direction you want to move to satisfy or fulfill whatever ambition it is that's currently rolling around in your heart and in your mind. Time to congratulate yourself. You got through it. And because you did, you're now able to move forward on a new journey. Move forward in a way that brings you more peace, more inner contentment, more understanding. Okay. So, I guess this is the third full week of July. Looks like it's going to be a little bit intense. There's a lot of healing going on, a lot of discovery, a lot of thinking, appreciating, recognizing. And so this week, as you journey through, allow yourself the time to honor yourself and how far you've come and how far you intend to go. Until next time, bye-bye.